For some reason, my internet is acting retarded. Now we are going to attempt to live stream this NBA 2K16 game.
Daddy?
What? Don't mess with it. I got drafted by the Pacers. I think it was number 11th overall.
Daddy,
What, Lila?
can you fix it my off?
There you go. You're welcome. Well, we'll see if the stream is working. It says I'm offline. Let's change it over to this one.
I want to go to taco. I want to penguin.
Let's see. Well, I think it's working. We're going to get into the game.
It's the Pacers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Pelicans.
On my phone. Drew Holiday. He's good at finishing inside. What are his weaknesses? Playing through contact and getting, whatever. About to fuck his ass up. He ain't about that life.
Here's Indiana. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make plays down the stretch.
That's what I'm talking about.
There are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had it. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
Gordon checked in for Tyreke Evans. Indiana shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
I don't know. I can't see it.
And that one misses.
You know, and Paul George played the first few years of his career in the NBA with 24 on his back.
I'm like way down here
leaving
leaving the sign out.
He now goes with 13 after making the switch prior to last year.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. And there's the whistle.
Right.
Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
He fouled me.
That
He
one
fouled
was
me.
on Holiday.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pacers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Free throw
Perfect
good.
release because I'm the
Freak.
greatest
And
of
the
all
Pelicans
time. Thank you
making a
very much.
change here. Douglas is checked in.
Are we ready? Oh,
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Ashik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint, so long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year,
that
he
shit out of
finished
here.
fourth in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus, he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Tell me I was in Jack.
Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the
He's
last
1,100 feet tall.
Anthony Davis, number one.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses,
Funny
he's
guy.
got guys all around.
Funny
and he
guy.
finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And, you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint. And composure is essential as well.
He ain't shooting that shit.
Doesn't get rattled
Yeah,
easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
80 feet away from the three-point line.
And, you know, going back to Asher, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop. Oh, no.
Yes.
Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
Yeah, technical foul. How did I get a tech with the ball?
Is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Got to watch my language, I guess, on the microphone, even though the referee is slow.
And Miles kicks to George. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
I have a feeling that I'm probably not going to make it that long if that's the case.
They set the pick. Stuckey passes to George.
Paul George. And Paul George. Set the screen.
Off the screen. The shot no good.
It's like that beautiful
so
pick.
The Pelicans will take it the other way.
Beautiful pick.
They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great win.
That's a ton of fun to watch, whether you were talking about it or a fan. I mean, that was a great game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Damn it.
Paul George with the steal. For the finish. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. They set the pick. Douglas dishes to Asher. Turner with the steal. And again, Indiana running the floor. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Deep two from Anderson. And the foul called on Freak.
What?
That's his first foul.
Boy, did he go
back
hard
wasn't even
to the
there
boards, but clearly went over the back and doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Stuckey against Gordon.
Eric Gordon, you suck. This is what's wrong with basketball right here.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. Fourth in scoring, 8th in assists. And they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And they've been scoring
with such ease.
They've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Freak kicks to George. Out to Stuckey.
Come on, Paul George. You're messing up my stats right now.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Gordon.
See how bad they are? We're winning. They're going to let them come back.
There's the dish to Cunningham.
Such a bad team.
Shot left block. And it's Freak with the rebound. Indiana leading by 6. Moving it up. Here's Stuckey. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always
Tony Douglas?
early in transition to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Almost stole it. Be patient on offense.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And here's a look at some stats for Rodney Stuckey. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
He doesn't get the second one. And again, Indiana running the floor. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
You ain't going nowhere, Tony. You ain't going nowhere, Tony.
Now here's Douglas, guarded by Suarez. Douglas with it. Shot clock at 6. Off the screen. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I got it.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that
jump
shot.
Oh, my God, Rodney Stuckey, you are god-awful.
Watching the line there.
Sit him down. Please sit him down.
Well, a somewhat ragged start to the game.
And they're able to hold the lead despite the turnovers. That's 4 already, and that's something that they're going to have to emphasize here moving forward.
And Indiana making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's Douglas. Dishes it.
Give me that. Oh, come on. That was perfect. Tip pass. You're not going there, Tony.
Now here's Douglas. He's guarded closely. Feeds to Anderson.
Yes.
Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George
Look
with
at
the ball. Hill.
Oh my God.
Well, the effort was there, but he just
oh
couldn't
my
quite
God.
find his way through
How
traffic.
do you miss that?
Now here's Douglas. Covered by Suarez.
7. You're not shooting nothing.
Pass to Anderson. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end of quarter.
Whatever. Luck.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis needs to shave that caliper on his face.
A lot of face up. You know, like to do the one dribble pull up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, you know.
I know what he was doing. He's going for, he wants the Pelican symbol on his face. He didn't want to get a tattoo, so he put his eyebrows go together.
Definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that effectively. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
I'm open.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway.
I'm working real hard, Monte.
Consider how the Pacers are doing, guys. What do you think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Say your name.
On the court for Indiana, Suarez in at point guard. Mahimi is out there.
Hey, you want
to
switch? You want to get that guy? Let me get this guy.
It's Hill in at the 3 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He picked up 18 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
The try by Hill. Sweet little floater. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
We got this game, guys.
Outside Holiday.
No.
Evans inside. He's guarded by Ellis.
Oh my God, that
here's
was bad
Holiday.
Take him. Yes. Nice.
Don't
Anthony Davis get it.
They recover it. And Davis puts it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft.
Stop it.
The Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005.
Ellis, you like, I don't understand. You're so fast.
Now the pass to Hill.
You're so slow.
No good on the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Evans goes in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. Getting back to Monte Ellis.
Whatever.
Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have probably been a top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career. Points and assists. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Indiana making some changes. Indiana leading by 5.
Take off.
In the corner, George with it. Turner with the screen for George. Stolen by Anderson. Douglas with it. Rodney Stuckey covering.
I'm the greatest. Stop the fast break single-handedly. I didn't need anybody.
Anderson against Stuckey.
I would get more hype right now, but
Douglas for three, and it's Omer Asik with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's his first personal foul. Here's George. He's coming off a 37-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He just got dunked on.
Slick move inside to get open.
That broken leg,
Greg, that was sick and slick. Disgusting. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Nowhere. Pick that shit
They
up.
need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
Got to find some. You're right.
Defensive awareness is so bad. I can't do them.
The 11-footer, clock at 6. Here's Anderson. Here's Douglas. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Indiana called for the foul. The Pelicans have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Tony Douglas. Tony Douglas is a scrub.
2 shots. And the first one at the line is good.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that
time.
Don't
lie, ref.
Indiana leading by 6. On the wing, Stuckey.
I'm wide. What do I have to do?
Back to
what do
George.
I have to do right
from past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
I want to dribble.
13 points for Paul George.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
I don't feel like I'm part of this game.
Gordon, the pass to Douglas.
I am the point guard, and I feel like I don't get the ball at all.
There's the feed to Anderson. The shot is off. Excellent D there from George. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And a wide open look for Freak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 9.
Shot that, but that's the only time I get to touch it.
Pass to Gordon. 59 seconds left here in the second. He dishes it to Anderson.
No.
Douglas for 3.
So slow.
Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2
wide open
against this club.
And guys, when you've got two teams like these on the playoff bubble, every game matters. This should be a good
open. Look. Hey.
Stuckey kicks to Miles. Drains the three-pointer.
Pay attention to
and
what I'm
now
doing
a 12-point Indiana lead.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
They were so worried about me, they had to choose to leave somebody open. Don't pass it to them. Steal that shit.
Asik the screen for Gordon. Here's Douglas.
Why did I keep running forward?
It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed
I got
to
Anderson
make a
on
shot,
me. Let me get this ball.
And
this
the team is struggling because of it.
Passes to Stuckey.
Shoot it.
The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 20 points for Rodney Stuckey.
And an open pass to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Pacers as they end the second quarter on a 10-1 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony.
Nobody wants to talk to handlebar eyebrows. Ken, I want to skip this. Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that meeting.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see.
Wasn't even close.
Some changes for New Orleans. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter.
That's what that guy
and Eric Gordon subbed in for Drew Holiday. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahina. C.J. Miles comes in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And Freak subbed in for George Hill. Davis and Ashik in the middle. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's Anderson in at the 3. That's the Pelicans' 5.
All right.
Freak dishes to Turner.
Take the rack.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's Evans. He's got 8. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Screen by Ashik to the right side. A 3 from Anderson. Tries again. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Excuse me, Ashik. Get the hell off.
And here's Freak. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said quite a bit the last few years, but now we really feel like we're in a golden age for point guards. So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their team.
All right.
You can name a dozen all-star level point guards in the league right now.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pelicans trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Wide open. Good, Ken. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
5 on the clock. Turner with a screen for George. They get the rebound.
Get that.
Turner passes to George.
Paul George, you had your time.
And Miles kicks to Freak.
What's up, Eric Gordon? Fucking crush your ass out your shoes, pal. Oh, come on.
The rebound by Anderson.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
That's good.
That is.
And that's 10 points for Tyreke Evans.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
They set the pick. George dishes to Miles. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 8th assist here tonight. Pelicans trail by 13.
Before getting dinged up, Ryan Anderson's career improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job
over the first few seasons
of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands.
Oh my God!
How he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Please,
and
Lord.
Even 3-on-3 break puts up the baby hook, and it's New Orleans scoring.
You can make that. Never seen make that match.
Pacers leading by 8. And getting back to Ryan Anderson, in 2012, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player Award. Then, in the summer of that year, he landed an enormous contract in a sign and trade.
Yeah, and that's the good Ryan Anderson. If he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset, and he isn't just a shooter. He can get it done on the backboard as well.
Give me a break.
Clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Moving it up. And the basket by Gordon.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Should have been a block.
And
come on.
Shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Nobody near George. No good on the dribble. Pelicans trail by 8. Evans attacking Gordon. Excellent D there from George.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Come on, do something with the ball. You guys are running the damn clock down.
Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's George, and Davis sends it back.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And so it's Indiana with it. 8-point game. Stolen by Evans. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Kicks to Davis. With 4 seconds on the clock. Can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers. They lead by 8. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
We're going to pick this up.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth.
All right. Here we go. Win by 6.
Now Evans. Outside Holiday.
We got a lot of good guards on the Pelicans.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Get off me.
Hill passes to Suarez.
I would have passed
it to tipped.
You if you were in.
Anderson with the block. Evans dishes to Ajinça. Anderson kicks to Holiday. And it's sent back by Hill.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shoots from 12. Ellis can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pacers leading by 3. Goes up on the wing.
Yeah, I threw it over his head.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Evans. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Of course.
Here's Davis. Pacers with the rebound. Mahinmi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
I'll stick it where
and
I
it's
want
Freak
to.
missing.
Come on, man. Make
New Orleans gone 1
shot.
of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's good.
That's a foul.
Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Maintain.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Pacers also with a sub. Paul George, he's checked in for Hill.
Can't make shit, man.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them
defensive
doing it,
breakdown.
and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Holiday attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Back up right here. I got it.
Momentum with them, ahead of steam.
Okay.
They've got to be feeling confident now.
Wide open, man.
Ellis the pass to Suarez. Lets it go from 14.
Not what I wanted
some nice D. They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just
double
give
team,
yourself
double
a chance, put yourself
double team.
in position.
This mic don't work. I said double team, Monte Ellis.
Holiday dishes to Davis. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Fast break. Here comes Indiana.
There you go,
with the ball.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know, if you're looking to build a small forward and there wasn't a LeBron James template, you might go with PG, Paul George. Height, length, athleticism, that combination off the charts with him. And he's got a nice, unflappable demeanor, too.
Yeah, talking about Paul George, a big part of his dominance, his attitude. He doesn't yell or pump his fist. He's really the quiet assassin.
Yeah, once he maxes out in the weight room, which he will, now that he's in his mid-20s, I think he's going to be an Adonis. I mean, exactly the kind of physique you're looking for in a prototype at the small forward. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Inside, Evans. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's 12 points for Tyreke Evans.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Freak kicks to Mahinmi.
Oh, my God. Why the fuck did you run?
Here's Holiday.
Any other time, you're all in the goddamn way, but that 10, you want to stay there.
Back by Hill. And it's out of bounds. Shit. They say it was last touched by Hill. And Holiday has it in the corner.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Can I not run?
Another miss by Holiday.
Run, bitch.
Ellis goes in. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. Muscle flex time on that jam.
He wanted these people to hear that one.
I tell you what, the force was with him on that one.
The 3. Shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Evans, left side. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Hill. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Runners checked in for Jordan Hill.
Shooting 1.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Holiday. It's Evans on the wing. Knocked away. And Indiana shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And George, here we go. He used that pick just right. And the Pacers lead by 2.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's get this update now from Doris Perkins across the way on the sideline.
How about you?
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
There's the pick. Outside, Davis. Back to Holiday. He kicks it to Ajinça. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Watch out. Anthony Davis has caught fire.
And here are the Pacers now. Freak kicks to Mahinmi.
Look at that. Assist, bitch.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Come on, man. Hold the ball.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in.
Then I win this game.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Don't let him score. Don't let him score. No, don't leave him alone.
Davis. Oh, no good on the dunk.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Shooting for New Orleans, Anthony Davis. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Davis.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
We're going to take the last shot. My shot's been off all game. Probably not going to be me. Protect what lead? We're tied. We got this. 12 seconds. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to get a good shot. Do this play right here. Right here.
Suarez, the pass to George.
I gotta go right here. I gotta come. Just let me run.
He feeds it to Freak for the win.
And I won the game! What's my name?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
My shot was off all night. Lila, give me a high five. Give me a high five. Boom! Won that shit.
Knew it was good when it left his hand.
Hell yeah. Replay. Give me that replay.
As it got off his fingertips.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one.
I told you that you
break the hearts of every fan in the building with a
dramatic
late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
Calm, cool, collected.
When the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by
Interview
on the
me.
sideline. Doris?
What's this? Doris, interview me. I won that shit. Yes.
Guys, Paul George.
Paul George, I won the game. Fuck
the
Paul
2K
George.
Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
I don't want to hear it. I won the game. I want to see my replay.
That'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Fix it. Why are you breaking stuff? Don't touch it, okay? Thank you. Hit that game winner, though. Damn right. Because, Lila, it's what I do. I hit game winners. Oh, I'm not even paying. I'm sorry. I shot 2 for 8, but the second one I hit, very important. Boom. Game winner. Yes. All day, Lila. Hit that.
I told you. Don Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box. Check them out.
Like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Don.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
What happened?
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
On 64? Holy crap, that's a long time. Thanks for watching, though. And I hope you enjoyed. You missed it. I don't know if you was watching, but I just hit the game winner. I think I played Madden. Was Madden on 64? I think I played Madden on 64. A long time ago. Here. You're welcome. I think I didn't really get into sports games until probably Xbox. No, PS. PlayStation 1, I think I had an NBA game. Check out my stats. Upgrade. As you can see, I'm terrible. Inside score, I need to be better. I don't have enough points. I don't have enough points after I just hit that. They should have gave me all the points. You wear it. I got mine. All right, game 5. Let's make this happen.
I'm coming home. New York City, baby.
I didn't have a
pretty
Genesis.
excited.
I had what?
Mama, Pops.
That's nice.
Cece. Yeah, they're gonna be there.
I had a
playing in front of them in the
Super
NBA
Nintendo
uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now I know all of Harlem's
I had
gonna
a
be
Sega.
watching.
Yeah, I did have a Sega.
No pressure, right?
I don't remember what games I had.
It's all good though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Don't do that. All right, we're about to beat the hell out of the Brooklyn Nets.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Indiana Pacers today. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analyst, Clark Kellogg.
They should have made me a starter after that.
Position here for Brooklyn. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Joe Johnson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. C.J. Miles comes in for Hill. And Freak subbed in for Monte Ellis. And so in the game for the Pacers. Suarez in at point guard. Turner is out there with Paul George. Then it's George Hill.
Oh my God, he's on his ass. Look at that.
And good on the basket.
Do my dance.
Freak's got his first points in this one.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Hollins. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Yes, Kevin, he told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
Thanks again, Doris. The Nets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Indiana making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Freak. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And George, here we go. Robinson with the block.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Robinson a screen on George. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dishes it to Bargnani. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Suarez. Can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic. and they got good shots, and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Hill is checked in for Indiana. And the Nets with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Sloan dishes to Robinson. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson.
So slow.
Back to Robinson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it's Freak missing.
Shit.
Brooklyn leading by 18. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Picked by Bargnani. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Robinson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 12. Takes it to Bargnani. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sloan. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Nets lead by 20.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Guys, Bargnani was compared to several other international players when he came out. Some said he was Nowitzki. Others thought he might be more like Yao Ming in terms of impact. Ming was the only other player taken 1 overall who had never played high school or college hoops.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 16-6 run. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Bargnani is screen on Hill.
Bargnani gets hurt waking up in the morning.
There's the dish to Bogdanovich.
He'll probably crack his collarbone.
They double him with George. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Nets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
He's a scrub.
The first free throw is good.
Whatever.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips
and to I don't the get line a foul call,
but the foul trouble also.
Ref, you got your eyes open.
Defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Hollis Jefferson
couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Can I ask for a trade tomorrow?
Here's Sloan. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
I'm not resigning with this team.
The feed to Bargnani. With his first shot attempt, no good.
Beautiful defense. He didn't hit anything.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Nets out in front, ending the first quarter on a 20-6 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Is that funny? Don't take it out.
Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA.
I said I'm the greatest. That's it.
I am the greatest. Coaches play and helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule.
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win, no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
Set the screen. Take it. Take the screen.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. The Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Oh, this idiot hit the shot.
Defense. They have just done a terrific job
get that shit out of here.
The timing and spacing of their opponent.
I'm open.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Damn it, Miles.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Suarez, he's in at the point. C.J. Miles is out there with Hill. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Ellis
right there.
at the
And one. And one.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. Joe Johnson picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
That's good. Now the Nets lead by 21.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Suarez. Count it from 12.
There we go. There we go.
Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Incinerated it there. It melted right on fire.
Now here is Jack. Covered by Suarez.
Come on, man.
Outside Jack. 6 on the shot clock.
6 on the shot clock.
He kicks to Young.
All right,
that's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young. For Indiana, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First one falls for him.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
What are you doing? Yes,
and both free throws good from Freak.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He had 18 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just
that was absolutely
good defense. Dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of Clark ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot, tremendous touch, back to the basket moves, facing up, makes free throws, good offensive rebounder, capable passer.
Pacers trail by 12. And he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
6 to shoot. There's a screen by Robinson. Young. Bank shot. No good.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive.
Why can't I make
one?
Why can't I make an open shot? I got it.
Here's Sloan, covered by Suarez. Picked by Bargnani. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Drills the three-pointer. Sloan's got 8 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Look at that.
You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy.
There's a screen by Robinson.
His stats are so low, he won't move around.
Jumper off the screen. Sloan's shot is off. Pacers trail by 11. And it's Hill penetrating. Stripped it away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Shot's good from Young. 8 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Suarez, the pass to Mahinmi, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Dunk that shit on him. Nobody wants to see a soft ass like that. Dunk it.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers. Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
What, ref? You're an idiot.
Would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Look at what Sloan has done so far. He has
Take
8
that whistle
points
out your
and
ass.
4 assists.
The first one falls.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Pacers trail by 12. Here's Suarez. And
there
2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Take that.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Jesus, give me a break.
Nets leading by 10. Here's Sloan. He's got 9.
Push me off here.
He feeds it to Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich.
Layup off the pick. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 10.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy.
There's no way you stole that ball from me.
Well during the course of this.
Get that out. How the fuck did he make that?
Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the free throw.
Ball don't lie, ref.
Pacers trail by 14. Stuckey kicks to Freak. Lets it go from 11. Rebound.
Missed that shit.
Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Freak.
Fuck you.
That foul is
Fuck
really
you,
going to
Bernardo,
hurt him
whatever
in
your
the
name
second
is.
half. I mean, he's got
Fucking
to sit and may have to be on the off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active.
Whatever.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Nets out in.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
It ain't causing me no trouble. The referee's being an asshole. I should have been a dick.
It's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes a little more carry.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with.
Fuck this halftime break. I don't want to see Ernie. None of them. Skip it, skip it, skip it. It'd be cool if I could talk in the locker room.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin.
Am I going to skip the whole game?
Cheer. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And a change
Oh,
for the
we're
Pacers.
down by 7.
Freaks checked in. Brooklyn leading by 7. Jaracek is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Young.
Box him out, man.
George with the defensive effort.
101.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Hill. Beyond the arc. Indiana again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Jack. Young left side. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Young's got 10 points.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Oh my God, get it off my fucking
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Finish
off
the
George.
break.
Let me ask you a
Now
question.
it's an
What the fuck were you
Nets
doing?
lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 17. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. Right at the free throw line. No good off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Suarez.
Can I get a foul? He like raked right across my whole body.
Hill against Jack.
Fuck, this is my assignment. George Hill, go get your damn guard your guy.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 6. Back to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Jack on the money from 12 feet away. Jack's got 7 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up.
How is it a turnover on me?
In the paint.
And with a quick break on the court, we've got some
turnover
time
on me
to show you
because
the
Cheeto
list
Head
of the
can't
top
grab the
rookie
fucking
shot
ball.
blockers over the course of the last month. And you look at Hollis Jefferson, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
Well, he's been slapping shots out of there all last month. I mean, he's building a reputation as a guy you don't want to challenge inside. His arrow is definitely pointing north.
Back to Lopez. Good work defensively by Turner.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately,
I don't have the ball.
The execution has been lacking.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Could have happened anyway.
The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Suarez.
Can I get a foul call, please, ref?
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hill's got his 2nd basket of the game. Nets leading by 6. Jack with it. He's got 7.
Ain't going nowhere, George Jack.
From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Let's look at some numbers for Jack. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Sloan.
What?
Bargnani against George. Here's
stop
Robinson and
nice
Turner
block.
with the block. Ellis outside. Down low.
Oh, wide open.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hill.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Jack dishes to Sloan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
There's the pick. Dishes to Jack. Passes it to Sloan. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Suarez. Here's Jack. Connects on the 17-footer. Jack's got 9 points.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Here's Suarez.
Can I get a foul? Bargnani, he fouled me with his armpit.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan.
I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him.
There's a screen by Robinson. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Nets. There's Hollis Jefferson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. And Indiana with a change here, too. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Hill. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Freak. 17 points in the game. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Indiana moving it around. They set the screen. And George, here we go. Suarez.
Some nice numbers for Freak. He's got 17 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
I mean, he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
That one misses. Nets leading by 3.
I got him, Monte. I got him.
1:22 left in the third. Here's Bargnani. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Suarez.
Good pass.
Ellis outside. On the wing, Stuckey. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. Stuckey's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Sloan. 11 points in the game. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Robinson misses.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Nice.
That one goes. Count it. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to
just
run out of gas a little bit. And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Stuckey. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Sloan. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great we're making some changes. Bargnani has checked in for Bogdanovich. Robinson is subbed in for Joe Johnson. The Pacers also changing it up. George is checked in for C.J. Miles. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Freak subbed in for Hill. On the court for Indiana, Suarez, he's in at point guard. Hill is out there with Mahinmi. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Suarez, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's going to be on Jarrett Jack. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Thaddeus Young. And both free throws good from Freak. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man had. Impressive.
Lopez. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by Mahinmi.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Suarez. Can't get it to go.
Foul, come on, they're all over.
Oh, and a fast break
the
for the Nets.
way.
Leading the charge.
They call that bullshit
and
a foul. That go ball.
On the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana.
At the line for your Nets, Bojan Bogdanović.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Freak kicks to Hill. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
I love how he establishes his post position inside.
Give me that, baby.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
On offense, here are the Pacers. To the inside.
No, why would you do that? Idiot. Why would you pass that?
Honestly, just doing what they have to.
Hold the goddamn ball. We have fucking
That's a good foul.
14
like
seconds and the idiot wants to pass the ball inside when their whole team is the game.
And
this is having a bench for life.
It's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Because Monte Ellis is a dumb fucking idiot. Come on. I'm trying to wait for this
Don't
shit.
be afraid to make the extra pass.
We lost because you guys are an idiot.
Take it. Freak. Drop the look. Take the shot.
And so it's Indiana with it. Ellis dishes to Freak. Rebound, Brooklyn. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
I don't know why you wasting fouls. We lost.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Shot on the wing, and the miss. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a...
Well, congratulations.
The 2K Sports
post-game
show.
I want to thank everybody for watching. Whoever, I don't know who exactly was watching, but the burning. I don't know.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Joining the stream and commenting.
Brook Lopez.
Everybody
the
else
fourth quarter
that came
was
and
all
stopped
him.
by and watched.
It was like he couldn't miss.
But
and it was
we're going to call it a night tonight.
And that wraps things
don't
up,
forget
folks.
To like,
Thanks for
subscribe
joining
to
us.
the channel,
For Shaquille O'Neal,
share,
Kenny the Jet Smith,
go
Kevin
check out
Harlan,
Roman
and
Warriors,
the rest of the 2K
Tad
Sports
Tiger,
crew. I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night,
on YouTube. Support them as well. And I hope everybody has a good night. Peace.